What's going on, you guys? This is New York Adventurer 1994 here, and it is Thursday, September 22nd, 2022, and I have an update regarding Hurricane Fiona. This is not a ordinary tropical update where I break down on what's going on in the tropics with everything. This is a warning I want to get out there because Fiona is supposed to do more impacts this week. And what we have right here is Hurricane Fiona is a Cat 4 hurricane at 130 miles per hour winds. And it's expected to pass northwest of Bermuda. And it's expected to make landfall on Saturday in Atlantic Canada, in between eastern Nova Scotia and western Newfoundland. Yeah. And what you see right here is Atlantic Canada has hurricane watches and tropical storm watches, and Bermuda has a hurricane warning because Fiona is expected to pass through as a major hurricane. Hurricane Fiona is not going to make a direct landfall in Bermuda, but it's going to pass by there as a major hurricane. And this is going to be an overnight hurricane. It's going to pass by while everyone's asleep. And there was a hurricane warning in Bermuda just in case, but regardless, they're going to feel heavy rainfall and hurricane force winds in that area. And you see how it says M? That means major hurricane. And I think the peak of it passing Bermuda will be most likely in the graveyard hours of 4 or 5 in the morning, and then it will start to exit by tomorrow morning, and then work its way up into Canada. And believe it or not, do you see those white H's? That means it's expected to become a post-tropical, but still have hurricane force winds in it. I mean, those things are called hurricane force lows, where it's no longer a tropical cyclone, but it still has hurricane force winds embedded in the system when it's a post-actual hurricane. And it's expected to weaken from here. Yeah, so if you guys live in these areas, you need to be on high alert for potential impacts from Fiona. And you need to prepare for power outages. And make sure you have a lot of food, a lot of water, everything to get you through a power outage. Because this is a very serious situation right here. It's supposed to pass Bermuda as a major hurricane and make landfall as a hurricane force low in Atlantic Canada. So this is a pretty serious situation. You guys need to be on high alert. You need to be prepared for some flooding. You need to be prepared for some power outages from the flooding and damaging winds. And the only good news is that it's not a threat to the U.S., but Canada and Bermuda are in trouble by this thing. But even though this thing is moving out to sea, there's a good chance that all along the east coast of the U.S. there will be some rip currents, and there will be some breezes coming from the storm tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing for Long Island. There's gonna be some breezes from Fiona. It's gonna be pretty breezy tomorrow, but there isn't really gonna be anything too serious for this area because Fiona is too far away, but still powerful enough to power up those rip currents and those breezes. And I do know that Cape Cod is gonna be windy because Fiona is right over here, about to make landfall in eastern Nova Scotia. So yeah, be prepared for the winds, the flooding, the power outages, everything. Make sure you guys have everything you need and you're on high alert. I hope everyone is getting prepared for this thing. Yeah, time is running out, guys. You really need to be on high alert for this thing. You really need to be prepared, like right now. There's really no excuse to not be prepared for this thing. So prepare for Hurricane Fiona to make landfall in Atlantic Canada and pass by Bermuda. And yeah, I hope everyone stays safe out there because it's gonna get really hairy pretty soon. So Hurricane Fiona at Cat 4 status is gonna pass Bermuda tonight, bringing in some impacts. And there's a hurricane warning just in case if the track shifts a bit east and it does make a direct landfall. But if it makes a direct landfall, we could be looking at a major disaster for Bermuda. And I hope everybody in Atlantic Canada is prepared too. So I guess that's it. Bye.